Seasons come and seasons go. Rich get richer, poor stay poor. They try to take away the middle ground, always trying to keep it down. Mother Earth said, I'll take care of this. Father Time said, I'm behind you, sis. Together they're gonna change the way. While we're living from day to day, well, all I want you to do for me, all I want you to do for yourselves, take a look around, my friends. Open up your beautiful mind as we walk a thin line. Walk a thin line. Yeah, walk a thin line. Come on, walk a thin line. Well, we're going day by day. I know, try to find a way. Well, I know you can. Oh, Lord, y'all got the Jolene. You gotta try.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Duncan Showroom, the Eugene Smith and Billy Show, number 61 with Leon Nagasaki and John Wade. It's also apparently National Ray Charles Day.
Oh, it is.
Well, even white guys can wear sunglasses on TV.
Good,
on
Billy.
Ray Charles Day, yeah.
Good.
Nice, eh?
Need a bit of a tan, though.
I'm a bit pale. Is that what you're saying? Oh, Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire.
We have the Fred Astaire's right here, so that's pretty amazing too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, we love Fred and Ginger. Did you ever want to be in the movies?
Their movies? No.
Well, in any kind of movies. Well, apparently you were quite a dancer when you were young, though, singing and dancing.
I used to dance around.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Being in a movie, I thought about it for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and then it sort of left me.
It's such a different gig than live performance.
Yeah.
It's so weird,
Yeah. I tried a couple of things, but it just, I don't know. You have to have it in your blood to want to really be an actor, like in the movies, anyway.
Yeah.
On stage, when I did the two plays, though, I had a lot of fun. That was much different. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
You sort of fit right in. Same with that longevity character. 2 roles for him as well.
Yeah.
Othello and the Big Chief in Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest, yeah.
And yours were?
The Boys Next Door.
Good script,
4 challenged guys living in an apartment.
Bit of typecasting, you think? Ooh, that was terrible.
And then the other one was I'm Not Rappaport, which needed a black guy, too.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean color. I meant... never mind.
Well, that's what I was. I was a challenged black guy,
Right.
but that's what they have in the play.
Right. Neat. No, you were good on stage. I saw both of your turns, as did I with John. And it's always interesting to see an artist, whether they take to acting or not.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I had never been in a play before, so.
Yeah.
And I think what helped me was that all the lyrics that I have going through my head every day over the years performing. So
Right.
learning the lyrics to a play, it was basically almost the same, except
Similar,
I didn't have the same props.
Right. Repetition of the line and rhythm.
Yeah.
There's a lot that we learn from rhythm, especially with something like Shakespeare. But any written piece. Tim, you all right back there? Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I can't. Whoa!
What,
Jesus,
you can't
bright.
see?
It's bright when you take those off.
It is.
So you don't want to be asked any tough questions
No,
today?
you can ask me anything you want. See, we only have 2 shows to go.
Have you ever worn a dress on stage? That's what I want to know.
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, John has.
Yes.
Yeah, he's done some interesting roles. Try to find size 13 stilettos. Right, John? Not easy. Not easy to do.
You have.
Yeah, I don't wear high heels, though.
No, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Boots.
draw the line.
You wear boots.
What? He's not afraid of heights, that's right. And we built a shed at John and George's this week. That was fun. And
what's going in the shed?
John's stuff probably, and some other things. Washer, dryer, freezer. There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Making the homestead more functionable.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you've been working out regularly?
Yeah, I have been, and it's making a big difference
Nice.
in my breathing, and I noticed it performing on Thursday.
You did. How'd the show go with Diana Braithwaite and Chris White?
Yeah, it was
at
wonderful.
the Hermans.
It was wonderful. I
Yeah.
had the meeting out of the palm of my hand.
Oh,
It was beautiful.
terrible.
Well, you got to do something. You only have 2 songs, 1 set, 2 songs.
Right.
So you got to be quick.
And you did my favorite song with the band. Did you have anybody record it? I was going to call down and say,
No, they didn't record the
thank
evening.
God.
No.
Oh, darn. I could have asked Diana. She was
But
there.
in Piece of Wood you're talking about.
That'd be the one. How'd it go?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, it was really good. It's a very easy band, like, and they're blues, like real authentic blues to me. Like I think I told you of all the blues bands, Canadian blues bands that I've heard over the years. I would say they're the closest to it.
Yeah.
The closest to the blues.
Yeah. That was nice. Well, I got a real feel for them that night we were there at the Queens, and they certainly, they got some grit. They got the audience interaction. People are dancing, having fun.
Yeah.
Great show. So what have you been working on?
Not much.
Well, you have. I know you practice every day.
Well, I was thinking about what I was going to do, and then I remembered a song that I used to sing years ago, and I haven't done it in a long time, so I figured tonight could be the night.
Could be the night.
And it goes like this, I think. Boom, 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 ba-do-do-do-do-do-ba-dum. Boom, ba-dum, bum, ba-do-do-do-do-dum. Seems the songs we're singing are all about tomorrow. Tunes of promises you can't keep. Every moment bringing a love I can only borrow. You're telling me lies in your sleep. Do you think I'm not aware of what you're saying? Why you saying it? Is it hard to keep me where you won't be staying? Don't go on betraying. Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't make promises you can't keep. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom, bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. We had a chance to find it. Our time was now or never. You promised me things in your sleep, but then the things behind it took away the chance forever. You're telling me lies in your sleep. Do you think I'm not aware what you're saying? Oh no, why are you saying it? Is it hard to keep me where you won't be staying? Don't go on betraying. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh no, 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 no. Don't make promises you can't keep. what you're saying. Don't go on betraying. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't make promises you can't keep. No, no. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh, no, you can't keep them now. Ooh. Don't make promises you can't. Oh, you can't. Won't keep.
Hey,
Woo, thank you.
nice. Wow, shades of the former wild man there, fella. You're getting back into strapping form.
Yeah, it's starting to come back.
Starting to come back.
Slowly
Nice.
but surely, yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't, the only thing I can't do properly when I want to do it,
Yeah.
and I don't do it a lot with my voice, but I sing falsetto every once in a while.
You
but,
do occasionally.
But it
yeah.
hasn't, they haven't healed properly. The old
You're talking about your throat cords. Whatever they impacted with their equipment. Shoving down. Well, strip your glasses off there, young fella. Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Now, hey, I was going to say about I know you love Ray Charles. I've got a few of the older records. The thing I would like to do is go back to the mixing board and just take the violins right out of there. I mean, to me, they play them like violins. They're not playing them like roots fiddle.
Hey, what, Mary Charles music?
Yeah, just too much. I would rather hear the
Sometimes.
stripped down sometimes, yeah.
So, well, he got into doing some in the studio.
Yeah.
He got into using violins,
Mm-hmm.
and using a whole orchestra, actually.
Yeah. It's
With
like
the-
salt and pepper, you know. You don't want
it
too
was-
much in there.
and some of the song. Well, you know who started that was Buddy Holly.
Right, getting full.
He was one of the first ones to put violins in his music.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well placed, it can be good, but that's the one thought I had because great records, well produced, aren't they, Ray? And you cover a few of his tunes.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I feel like he's still here. Well, he is to me anyway.
Yeah.
Like I expect there's going to be a concert with Ray Charles again.
That was a great mini story. You could tell that one quickly. How you almost saw him. No, what was the story about Ray Charles?
No, I've seen him 6 times.
6 times. Oh my God.
And unlike James Brown or Bobby Bland, who was my favorite singer, and even some of the other blues acts, they do snippets of their songs.
Right.
Like they'll do,
Yeah.
like, you know, of their hit tunes. they'll do-
Medleys.
Yeah, medley of, like, you know, all in one.
Yeah.
But Ray Charles never did that.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
If he did what I say, he did it from beginning to end. He never
Yeah.
any song, Georgia on My Mind or whatever.
Yeah.
He never interrupted the song by doing another song within the song.
Yeah. I kind of don't like the medley approach either.
Well, you know, some people they have to do that. You know,
I suppose, yeah.
it's especially James Brown because he wasn't dancing around as much the last time I saw him.
Got to kind of compact it. Yeah.
So you got to keep the people interested. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
who's chatting
Speaking
tonight?
of, it's Victoria says number 61, Colleen Findlay, and the crowd goes wild. Who you got on Facebook there, Doctor?
Beverly McKean says hi.
Hi, Beverly. One of our early guests. And just this spring we've had the Wild Bass Man 3 times now, I think. Was it 3 already?
3.
One with Dan Hughes, which was just glorious, right?
Yeah.
Having Dan out of retirement. Wayne Kozak.
Yep.
Well, and also a great show. Was it 2 or 3, John? 2 of them, yeah. So we know this guy. Was there? Oh, that's the one we theoretically done. Coming up. next week.
And he's going to be here next week, too?
Oh my gosh, 4. So we must like this guy. I don't know. He's got a good dress sense. He swings on the bass, and yeah, quite a good guy, really.
And we've got a really neat guest here that
We do.
I've never heard the fellow before. But
We do. You did inadvertently meet Leon right at the masthead, wasn't it? And you just happened to be there. Leon was probably going there to meet John and Phil, perhaps.
But he didn't play that night.
Maybe not. Was this the second time you went there? I think he played
No,
with the boys. Well, maybe you weren't there the
I
second
wasn't
time.
there at all. I've only been there twice.
No, we ended up singing, you and I, Bye Bye Blackbird.
Oh,
Oh,
Bye Bye
there you
Blackbird.
go.
That's what it was. Yeah.
There you go.
We weren't invited to, though.
No.
Just a couple of guys at the bar singing Bye Bye Blackbird.
Okay.
So, yes, Leon Nagasaki and John Wade, come on up.
Come on up.
Come on down. Very happy to have you guys here. And I should mention that Ed McMahon brought his horse just in case he has to make a good escape today. Yeah, he's all ready. He's all ready. John, Leon, how you got? Oh, they're preparing. These jazz guys, they got a little.
They take a little more
Preparation to do,
time. Yes, I've noticed that.
It's not just scrunch and crunk with the chords and
The
the.
rock guys come up. They're ready to
Oh, just outrageous. Yeah. Leon, how you doing?
Good. Nice to be
Good,
here. Thanks
good.
for having me.
Oh, you bet. Good to see you. Now, we went a bit through your past. You were born in Victoria.
I was, yep.
Nice Victoria General.
Yep, the old Vic General, one of the last kids born there
Before they.
before they went to the new place.
All right. Okay. Where was the original Vic Gen?
It was right by St. Anne's Academy.
Oh, yes. Is the building still stand?
Yeah, they converted into lofts in my 20s.
Ooh.
One of my friends, she got a place there, and
Neat.
she said it was haunted with
I bet it is.
like unspeakable
Yes.
bad things. But I don't know. I went and I checked out her place, and I thought it was light and spacious and nice.
Right.
No haunting.
No haunting that I detected, but I did leave before, dark.
Dark. Yeah.
Oh,
I think some
Just
people
play it safe, right?
play it safe. Some people are more affected by hauntings than others, and sensitive to it, I guess. So you grew up, and which high school did you go to?
I started off at Reynolds. They had a little program. I went to like a hippie elementary school,
Oh, great! Wow,
where you could do what you wanted.
nice.
And then I went to some high school that had a program that was sort of self-paced learning. That was the euphemism for being able to F off down to the art room and
Right.
do what you want,
This is
which
good.
was kind of what I was into. But then I had a friend, Brad Kirishima, and I liked everything about him. I really looked up to him, and he played the guitar. And I said, "What's your secret to all this
Yeah,
fame and fortune?" And he's like, I get lessons.
Right.
So I ended up studying with his teacher, a guy named Mark Atkinson.
well known. Yes.
Well known. He's basically like my musical dad.
Yeah.
I studied with him when I was a teenager, and then switched over to the jazz program at Esquimalt High School, and
Nice.
was there almost till I graduated.
Right. Almost. Yeah. I know that feeling. I almost graduated.
Well, I cut out a little early because I was worried because I was a late starter. I was worried I wouldn't be good enough to get any scholarships or get
Right.
into a good school. So I dropped out, and my music teacher said, you're ruining your life and
Right.
don't do it and whatever. But I worked at the Mount Royal Bagel Factory and
Ooh.
saved up some money and
Nice.
moved to Lasqueti Island and woodshedded,
Oh my God.
rented
yeah.
a place and practice. And then
Great
I went
place
back
to-
to high school and
Yeah.
was able to get a couple scholarships and have things kind of go the right way for me.
Nice.
So yeah,
Sometimes it's better with a little space in between, and you come back and kind of know where you're headed. Gene, you're stretching your legs there.
I know.
And he's putting the glasses back on. Oh my God, what a hard guy to manage.
First song.
He's got to get his groove on. Well, let's put him to work then, Leon. What have you got to start us off?
well, I was thinking it's been a while since I've been on the stage with the pandemic and everything, but my background's in jazz, so I was thinking we'd do Lullaby of Birdland.
Oh,
All right, you into that?
okay.
He's taking off the glasses, puts down the maracas. Oh yeah, he's clearly into it.
This is a different song altogether. You
It is.
had
Yeah.
me fooled.
Well, you know, yeah. I don't think we practiced this one.
Is it? Oh, good.
There's no set list. Oh well, this is the other guitar, so you know. So yeah, this one's just off the amp. Do you have a? Is it all going okay there? Are we ready for music?
Nice,
it's
John.
part of the fun of jazz. We didn't even run that one in the backstage. We just thought, see what happens. So
Just throw it out there.
now we know.
That, of course, off the White Album by the Beatles, wasn't it? Now, is that written by the great man himself, or is it written about him? I don't know where it comes from.
I don't know. Yeah, it's an old jazz standard. You know, they're a little embarrassed because a lot of jazz musicians are like, oh, well, that's so and so by such and such,
Right.
and they know, and then they got the year and everything. But
Birdland refers to, though.
the jazz club in New York City, right?
Oh, it was not specifically about Parker. I thought it was more his. Oh, named after him. Okay,
Yeah.
but that song could have been anything to do with the.
Lucy
Okay.
Love.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's all I wondered. You know that guy, don't you, Doctor? Famous jazz player, Larry Bird. Doctor fell asleep back there. Okay. Sorry. So.
Well, there's a guitar player named Larry Bird.
Is there really?
But I think you mean Charlie Parker.
I was.
I think you're messing
Charlie
with him.
Parker. I was just teasing Ted there to see if he was paying attention.
He's not.
I should say my dad played with him.
With Charlie Parker, really?
It's on Charlie Bird.
Charlie Bird, sorry.
Oh, wow.
See, now I'm confused. Trying to be funny, and I get confused.
It happens.
Yes. Right. Oh, okay, yeah.
50s, yeah.
See, I was confusing two legendary players. There you go. Leon, now the interesting, you got to the point where you came back to high school to get the marks for the scholarship, and you sent me the little clip. Maybe tell us the interesting story of your first year at Langara.
Right, yeah. I won a few scholarships because I needed the money to get into music school, and that got me through my first year at Capilano.
Oh, Capilano, sorry.
Right, and it's important. I only mention it because Langara, that's down in like a sort of a suburban part of
Right,
Vancouver,
right.
whereas Capilano sits right on the edge of the woods, and that has interesting opportunities. After my first year, I just rented a room in a place and went through all the normal things with other people, like the laundry and the dishes, but I was always at school, and it seemed like kind of a waste of money to go there just to sleep because I spent so much time practicing. So when I went back for my second year, they had delivered a fresh shipment of pianos to the music building. So there were all these forklift pallets sitting out by the music building, and then the woods were right there. And I put two and two together and built a little structure out of pallets and a tarp. And yeah, I lived in that for my second year of music school.
But you
Nice.
made your own little studio with it.
Yeah,
Sort of.
I could have, but I was in the practice room all the time, so it was fine. And there's the cafeteria, and you can shower in the sportsplex and stuff. But so it was great because I was able to get just your normal student loan. But back in the day, they would give you 40% of the money, and 60% of it you had to return. So I managed to pay my schooling and live off the 40%, and then I earned interest
That's great. Very Robinson Crusoe. I love it.
on the 60 on the other part, and then gave it back when it was all over.
Well done. Well done. And you mentioned at some point the word sort of spread, and even the professors were kind of okay with it, and they maybe
Yeah.
helped you out a little.
I got a little help from my friends. A couple of my professors found out about it, and one of them sort of was teaching away and just stopped in the middle of class and was like, "Must get cold out there, hey?" I'm like, yeah. Anyway, the 2 chord of G is an A minor 7.
Right.
Back to whatever
Back
it
to-
was we were talking about. Yeah.
Well, Gene looks ready there. Maybe we'll get you rolling again, and then a couple
All
more
right.
questions.
Well, I'm going to switch guitars here.
Oh, nice. Yes,
jazz
do.
guys, right?
Well, I'm happy to see that John has the Valdi shoes on, the famous red boots.
Yeah.
Now, did you hear the story, John? We had Thomas and Christine booked, and at 4:00, Valdi shows up a month early for his gig. Which, when it's Valdi, you kind of go, "Okay, you're here." And Thomas and Christine were very gracious and said, "Well, give him our spot, and we'll come, next month," when he was supposed to come. And the funny thing is, Valdi never mentioned it. That why he might have been a month early, or I guess when we were just gracious, we took him. He had a great show, And I think Thomas might have been a bit under the weather, so rescheduled till next week. So we're thrilled to have you back and to have them.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good show.
Yeah.
Great singer. He's wonderful.
Oh, amazing. I think the greatest, well, I haven't seen all the incarnations of Gene's band, but one of the most wonderful one was Eugene Smith and the White Boys with Thomas, J.J. Charlebois, and Donnie McGilvery. Like, what a combination. Just outrageously good. Yeah. Smooth. Lively. Imaginative. Okay, so you've got the, how did the battery thing work out? You
Well,
okay?
I don't know. That's a
We'll
good
see.
question. Do we got the battery work, or we just run it off the bike? Doesn't matter either way. We're gonna go no matter what.
Yeah, we're going.
But only Tim knows these technical details.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally I'm working with people as just a guitar player. You know,
Right.
as close as I will generally get to vocals is backups.
Right.
But I was thinking of this gig, and I was thinking, it'd be fun to sing a song. You know, it's nice to do the instrumental thing, but it's also good to sing.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, this may go well or not. Like I may kill it.
Good.
Or
No disclaimers, just go for
You know. So well, not a disclaimer. That's the introduction. So
Oh, right, sorry.
it's killing me softly with
There you
with the
go.
song.
I
So you know,
it. Good choice.
we'll see. Thank you. Yeah, I just got to get my capo on.
Wait, jazz guy? Capo? I've never heard those two words together.
Yeah, no, this is the first time. Yeah, I
First
was
time.
listening to. This is a song I always wanted to know, but I just started learning it yesterday,
It's a beauty.
and it's
Wow.
it's beautiful. But off the Roberta Flack version, you can hear the studio guitar player he's got. There's some little part where
Right. Yeah.
when I played that, I went, oh, there's only one way to make it sound like that. That's,
Right.
That's capo.
Oh, I love that song.
So-
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's capo. Should we see what happens here, boys? All right. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him, listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly. With his song. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one aloud. I felt that he'd finish, but he just kept right on, drumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, feeling my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, selling my whole life with his words, killing me softly.
Nice. Yeah. Good job.
Guys.
Good job.
Thanks, boys.
Well, such a beautiful song, and I think even though it's written on piano, for me, that the pluckiness of the guitar really defines it. I mean, doesn't it? It's just
Yeah, I was
something
sort of
about the
surprised
swing
when
of
I
it.
put on the recording. I was just thinking I'd like to play that song, and then when I heard the guitar in the recording, I was like, yeah, it does. You're right. It is kind of a big part of it.
I love that. It's not easy to take on the song of a great vocalist. I made the mistake once of trying to cover my favorite Eugene Smith song while he was playing djembe at one of the local jams. And, of course, he didn't say anything. But the next week, he
kind.
came and he played it. And so I never played it again. I could have been working on it all this time, maybe, and then maybe. But, yeah, it's tricky, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I've got a friend who's a singer, and yesterday, like as I said, I didn't know it. I was on Sunday, and I was saying, I think I want to do this. She's like, I think that's pretty rangy. I'm not so sure.
Just
you know?
jump right into the fire.
You know,
Why
I'm like,
not?
well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't normally sing, so that makes me protected. Doesn't
Start at the top, yeah.
it? It's gonna be okay. That's right.
That's
I
right.
can do that too.
Before we do our closing number, maybe just give us an idea. I know you've got a young family, but what your professional life looked like in Victoria, your favorite kind of gigs, and maybe where you see yourself wanting to go, post-COVID.
Sure. Thank you very much. Yeah. I gigged around Victoria for many, many years and did some cruise ships and held down a regular gig at Pagliacci's restaurant for about a decade. And then, the pandemic happened and I had some pretty big changes in my life. So it meant that instead of just caring for my two children, I'd also be caring for my sister's kids. Mm-hmm. So music's, and that all kind of went down around the beginning of the pandemic. So so I've been taking it easy for a bit. You know, I had a band I was playing with, and I kind of went, I need to step back from music a little bit and just keep it really simple and put the children first, sort of thing. But now I'm starting to feel a bit better, a bit more like myself.
Nice, yeah.
And
Okay, settle down, fella.
It's been cool. One thing that's neat is that, like I know everyone in this room, but I've met you all in different places, which is cool. And then to be here and be like, oh, hey, I know you, and I know you.
Yeah.
And then so I'm starting to kind of get that feeling of community and
Nice.
safety here. So it's nice to be out and playing. And then John and I, we've been jamming with a drummer. His name's Warren DeMelo. DeMilo, is that how you say it?
An old friend, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Okay.
I was shoveling out my some gravel out of the back of my wagon in my driveway, and he was there to deliver some milk, and we just started chatting, and we were just having a nice little chat. And he's like, "Well, actually, I'm a musician."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, actually, I'm a musician too."
That's funny.
And then we're like, "We should play."
It's kismet.
And we so we started getting together, and then John joined us fairly quickly here. I was glad because Warren's so nice, and then but we had just talked, right? Like, what if one of us couldn't play at all or something?
Right.
But it worked well. And then we're going to be adding a vocalist to our group shortly. Maybe we
Great.
can come back here, the four of us. I
Nice.
don't know.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that many people?
Oh, hey, we get more familiar as we go along.
In September.
September. We're coming back in September.
Yeah, maybe in September or something like
yeah.
that. Would be fun, or October.
And remind me
sometime in
the
fall.
style that you're. It's not jazz standards. You were doing heading for something different.
Yeah, we're just kind of playing some cool pop tunes. I like figuring out the tunes, but I'm not doing much of the calling. I just like, what do you guys want to play? And then I'm like, great, I'd love to learn that. So,
there's some great pop songs.
But it's not really a jazz thing, no. Where the idea is to get the butts moving a bit. Something you can dance to.
Wiggle, wiggle. We'll be
Wiggle,
back
wiggle.
to dancing.
Yeah.
Well, Gene, good to know you, my friend.
Good to be
I guess
known.
we have to put each other, be kind to each other for one more show. Is that what's happening?
One more to go.
One more show.
Yeah.
One more what?
So you have to be kind to each other for one more show.
They repeatedly, Johnny and Ed weren't that close, but I'm. Oh no, there it goes. I was just kidding. Just kidding. Well, we're looking forward to next week and also to a
Yeah.
break because, of course, you'll be going back east.
east soon.
I may go to Whitehorse. So we're looking forward to the fall after that show, and hopefully people will return to support us.
Return, yes.
Yes.
Really support.
Support. Oh, you mean open their wallets? Yeah.
Oh, support.
Support. Yeah.
It's in C.
Naturally.
Thank you both for coming, Leon.
A
Very
pleasure.
good to get to know you musically, and John, always a treat,
Yes.
always.
Yes. So here we go. Say goodnight, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, come on back next week, or we'll play some more. Say good night, everybody. Hope you had some fun. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you had some fun. Well, you know, we're gonna play now. Whoa, to the rising sun. Come on, Billy.
Said goodnight, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this show. Well, it's number 61. We're gonna do quite a few more.
One more.
One more this spring. We glad to have Leon and John. Come on back next week for Thomas and Christine. Yeah.
All right, Leon. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. Oh, we're gonna play you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Sayonara, everybody.
So long, everybody.
Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you some more. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Good night.
Yeah, stellar job, stellar job.
Good
Leon,
night,
thank
everybody.
you so much. John,
Night.
thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
having me, guys.
Eugene Smith, and thank you to the doctor and Longevity John. My name is Bill Levity. We'll see you next week for Thomas Kinsella and Christine Helene. Take care.
Take care. Whoops.
Whoops.
Don't like hearing that sound very often.
That was very enjoyable, guys.
Thank you.
Boom, boom, boo, doo, 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 boom,
bum ba doo da ba da da. Boom bum ba doo bum ba doo doo doo. Boom bum ba doo da. Yeah, to that. Seasons come and seasons go. Rich get richer, poor stay poor. They try to take away the middle ground. Always trying to keep it down. Mother Earth said, I'll take care of this. Father Time said, I'm behind you, sis. Together they're gonna change the way where we're living from day to day. With all I want you to do for me, and all I want you to do for yourselves. Take a look around, my friends. Open up your beautiful minds as we walk a thin line. Walk a thin line.